Within every single person's heart and spirit, there is a gift, a potential to accomplish the impossible, the ability to contribute something to this world that no other person ever has or ever will. Within every single person's heart and soul, I know that this is true. Now, you may be asking yourself, how could I possibly know this with such great conviction? Well, it all started when I was just a little girl, 4 years old to be exact, when I found, or rather was given the opportunity to find, my gift. It all began with my kindergarten teacher, who saw something in me that no one else had ever seen before. She saw in me the potential of a great public speaker. And so, as it turned out, in that spirit, I was assigned a rather considerable role in a school play. Now, the first thing you should know about me is that whenever I walk on a stage or walk behind a podium, I'm scared. But when I begin to speak, everything changes and I am no longer afraid. Now, as a little 4-year-old girl, when I walked on stage that day during our school play, I was terrified. My hands were trembling. But as I began to speak, I no longer saw a judgmental crowd in front of me. I no longer saw the parents and friends and teachers that were ready to scrutinize my every word. Instead, I saw the faces of people just like me. And perhaps it was in that very moment that I knew exactly what I was meant to do. But how is that even possible? How can a 4 or 5-year-old girl decisively know what her gift is at such a young age? Impossible, some would say. But my discovery of my public speaking ability is not the topic of my speech this afternoon. Because the truth is, my epiphany was not that I was a public speaker, but rather that I knew without a doubt that every single person possesses a gift, a talent that only they can share. Look to the person to your right. Now to your left. Next to you may just sit the next Albert Einstein or the next Martin Luther King Jr. Right next to your right may be the next Abraham Lincoln, and to your left, the next Susan B. Anthony. All of these people I mentioned had a gift that allowed them to change the course of history forever. And what about all those people that the history books fail to recognize? Next to you may sit a police officer that will save the life of a young girl, or a military officer who risks his life every day to protect America and its freedom. Every single person around you has a gift. In this room today, I see artists and musicians, politicians and teachers, firefighters and world leaders, mathematicians and rocket scientists. Every single person in this room or any other possesses a gift, a potential to accomplish the impossible, a potential to be something truly great, and share a gift with a world that only they can share. Now, I can speak all day about this belief, but the tragedy of it all is that some people never realize their true gift. So what can you do about it? Well, in my discovery of my gift, I did something that pushed my abilities to the limits. I stepped out of my comfort zone. And what I have found is that only at the most trying moments in our lives, only at the moments when we are met with difficulty and challenge, do we truly discover who we are. It is only at those moments, at the boundary between our comfort level and the impossible, that we discover who we are. Ronald Reagan once said that there are no constraints on the human mind, no walls around the human spirit, no barriers to our progress, except those we ourselves erect. Ladies and gentlemen, the only thing that stands between you and your gift is yourself. This is a quote I have come to live by, and a quote I encourage you all to heed. I am certain of one thing in this world, and that is every single person in this room or any other, all of you, have a gift. Now there's only one thing left to do. Pursue it. Thank you.